your heart say amen. 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 This day we give all praise to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who truly is worthy of all of the praise. I need to let you know that every day with Jesus is sweeter than the day before. Amen. God has some witnesses in here today. Amen. Amen. I thank God for just being alive. Just the activity of my limbs. Still inhaling and exhaling. Amen. And just being in my right mind. Amen. I thank God for the angel of this house. Very fine pastor. And thank God, as he said, we met just a few months ago, and it was like we've known each other for a long time. Amen. I just think I can see the genuineness in him. Amen. Oftentimes you meet preachers, they have to put on airs and they're bigger than what they really are. Not this preacher. Amen. I see him, he wears many hats here at this church. I've seen him in action. He's hands-on. Amen. He's a little bit of everything. Amen. Amen. He shared with me he plays the drums. He said he plays the bass. I got a little jealous. I said, I got to find me something to play. A lot of preachers here lately, they playing piano and drums and bass guitar. I got a harmonica at home. Amen. Just thank God for this time of fellowship. Delighted that we met these preachers that are here today in this pulpit as well. Amen. We thank God for them. All of you, my father's children, the deacons of this great church, the Hopewell Baptist Church family, we thank God for being here. And I'm delighted also to have my lovely wife here with me. Amen. I feel a little bit better now. Amen. Thank God for my members of Flatrock that braved through many dangers, toils, and snares. Just to be here with us. Amen. We thank God for those that came on a Friday night. Amen. Yes, sir. With us. Amen. Just wave your hand, Flatrock. Amen. In case somebody wants to say something. Amen. So we thank God for this great time. There is a word tonight from the Lord. And that's what we need in this day and time. A word from the Lord. Amen. And I understand you've been having church here at these past few nights here. And we'll just pray that God will just remain with us one more time. Amen. We thank God. There is a word tonight as we go to the book of Psalms. Psalms 56 tonight. Psalm of David. David is one of my favorite biblical characters. Yes, sir. There's a little David in all of us, if we to be honest. Yes, sir. Go ahead. Tonight we're going to Psalm 56. Psalms 56, beginning at verse 1. Reads on this wise. The writer says, be merciful unto me, O God, for man would swallow me up. He fighting daily oppressed me. Mine enemies would daily swallow me up, for they be many that fight against me. O thou most high, what time I am afraid. He said, I will trust in thee. In God will I praise his word. In God have I put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me. David says, every day they wrest my words. All their thoughts are against me for evil. They gather themselves together. They hide themselves. They mark my steps when they wait for my soul. Shall they escape by iniquity? In thine anger cast down the people, O God. Thou tellest my wanderings. Put thou my tears into thy bottle, and they not in thy book. David said, when I cry unto thee, Then shall mine enemies turn back. This I know. Listen, what do you know, David? He said, God is for me. You may be seated tonight in this great sanctuary. When we read this text, and as we look at this text tonight, I want to reason with you for a little while from the subject. I can stand my ground with God on my side. Anybody read this tonight? I can stand my ground with God on my side. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I can stand my ground with God on my side. Amen. Give God a hand clap of praise. Amen. The devil's already mad tonight. He's already upset with you. Can I get a witness? The fact that you're in this place at this appointed time, you're listening to God's word, the enemy has already set the wheels in motion. The fact that you even had the audacity to come out on a Friday night to Hope Baptist Church has already upset his program. Can I get a I can stand my ground with God on my side. Now tonight, my brothers and sisters, oftentimes in life we can find ourselves that things don't always go according to plan. Anybody know what I'm talking about tonight? You see, oftentimes things can and will rise up against us to challenge our very existence. If you don't believe me, my brothers and sisters, if Job was here tonight, Job would tell you, yeah, preacher, you right on point tonight. Because it was Job that went to bed one night on top of the world. And how many know that early the next morning he found the world on top of him? Let's be real tonight. Let's not sugarcoat it. Can I get a witness here? Let's just preach it just like it is. Job, if he was here tonight, he would tell you, hope well, that there came a time in his life in which things were going well. It seemed as if he was on top of everything, on his A game, if you will. But just as soon as the next day came, Job found himself being down and out and finding that trouble came in like a flood. Job had some problems begin to pile up in his doorstep. Can I get a witness here? They showed up at his address. Does it sound familiar here tonight? Anybody ever been in Job's shoes? Come on, be real tonight. Have you ever been in Job's shoes? I'm talking about showing up in Job's shoes. If you haven't been there, keep on living. Because your day will come when you'll find yourself just like Job. Can I get a witness here? Now we look at this text here tonight, and it's going to teach us, it's going to encourage us and help us get in the right place so that God will bless us in the time in which we find there's opposition in this world. Because every born again child of God is going to find some opposition in this world. And it doesn't have anything to do with your last name, doesn't have anything to do with your 401k, doesn't have anything to do with your Facebook profile. Can I witness here? Trouble comes to all of us. Trouble comes in big sizes and small sizes. Trouble comes to the rich folk as well as poor folk. Can I witness here? Trouble comes to black as well as white. Trouble comes regardless of what side of the tracks you live on. The reality is all of us must have a day in which trouble will come our way. Now if you're sitting